Hello people, here in this video as usual I'm not gonna sing. Instead, I'm gonna tell you a story of a boy and his father, how God saved them from a horrible accident. And here it goes. On the 24th of June, they were traveling to the airport to bring their mom back home as she had their summer vacation. They were all so happy and so excited. At 2:30 a.m. 25th of June, she arrived. She came outside by 3 a.m. and later they left to home. On the way back, some fault happened to their vehicle on top of a bridge. Then his dad got out of the car and opened the bonnet and he was checking what was the fault. Soon later, his son also got outside to help his dad. To be precise, they were standing in front of the vehicle with the hazard lights and the bonnet open. Sadly, that's all they remember. 2 days later, when he opened his eyes to see himself in a room with so many nurses and all the wires and all the medical equipments all over his body, he was so puzzled. With zero energy to even lift his finger, he asked the lady over there, who appears to be a nurse, he asked, "What happened to him and where is his family?" She replied, "You met with an accident, leaving you and your dad injured very badly. And that was a max a teen could handle." The next day, his mom comes to see him and she narrated the whole story with so much of pain inside and a little smile outside. She said he and his dad were outside in front of the bonnet looking for the fault. By then, an overspeeding drunk driver hit them from behind their car. Due to that impact, your dad was thrown far end of the bridge. Because of that, your dad's both of his legs were fractured. His shoulder bone was dislocated and his ribs were ruptured. And for yourself, you had your elbow completely broken and a second grade spleen bleeding injury and bruises all over. Soon later, his mom's time got up and she had to go, and he was all alone in the ICU. He was thinking, what was the mistake? Where did he go wrong? For a week, whatever he ate, he kept throwing it out. He was really sad. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't even lift his finger. But one morning, he had his coffee and he had no irritation nor he threw it up. He was so overjoyed and he was so grateful thinking about the food he's gonna munch in after he's getting discharged. And the major improvement in his health gave his family and his friends a great relief. Later, when the doctor found that he's stable now and he's perfect for a surgery, but then his blood count was really bad. Because of that, they had to postpone his surgery for another 2 more days until he got a blood donor. Thankfully, the next day he got a blood donor. And soon he underwent his elbow surgery, and after that everything was so fast. He was so physically fit and fine, not that he was running around and all, but then he was able to do all his things by his own. He was able to eat, he was able to walk, he was able to go to the washroom, which he wasn't able to do 1 week back. He was so thankful and he was so grateful. But as soon as he went back to the room, he was shifted to the room, and it was like 2 weeks or something. He met his dad. He was so worried about his father. He wanted to meet his father, and thankfully on that evening he met his father and hugged him like there's no tomorrow. And he was so happy to be among his family. He was so happy. He was so overjoyed. Later, then, his recovery was Godspeed. It's all because of the Father above in heaven who took care of all his burdens. There's a verse in the Bible I just want to say quickly. It's Psalms 116 verses 8. Okay. For you, O Lord, he delivered my soul from death, my eyes from tears, my feet from stumbling. This verse, it is actually a card a nurse gave it to me when I was in the ICU. And I don't know where is it actually right now. I think I kept it under my pillow when I was in the ICU. But then I knew the reference. I was so happy. That kept me really motivating. I'm really thankful to that nurse. And this boy is none other than your very own Mr. Joel M Tharakan. Today I'm turning 21 and I'm alive and grateful for each and everything in my life. This accident has been an life-changing experience for me and my family. 2 months later of this incident, I'm so much normal and happy, and I'm breathing. I want to thank each and every friend of mine who called my mom and my brother, bystanders of the patients respectively. They kept them awake throughout the excruciating weeks of the journey in the hospital. Especially my germinate family led by Sujit sir and Mona ma'am for raising all the kids in Christ. Now I'm indeed raised back to life like my Father above. Now I just want to sing this song, squealing with so much of joy. I just can't explain how happy I am. So happy I am. People, I just want to say that God is really amazing. He's such an amazing doctor. He's waiting for you, and you're never too late for that. Just take the word and take your time. Sit for worship. And the lyric of this song just helped me moving and motivating me and gave me a life of hope back when I was in the ICU. And here it goes.
And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, and I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Yeah, your goodness is running out, it's running after me. Your goodness is running out, it's running after me. With my life laid down, surrender now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running out, it's running after me. Your goodness is running out, it's running after me. Your goodness is running out, it's running after me. With my life laid down, surrender now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running out, it's running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. And I will sing of the goodness of God. And I will sing